Hello, I am Christina Donoghue, the Art and Culture Editor at SHOWstudio. Today I am sat with the lovely Guenda, who will be talking about fashion illustrations with me. Firstly, I think Guenda. Can we start off by talking about our Spring/Summer 25 Paris illustrator, Nerea? Can you talk a bit about them?
She's a Spanish-Scottish artist based in London whose work focuses on the human figure, drawing inspiration from the human condition, which is evident in their selection of favorite designers to illustrate, which are Michaela Stark and Shinida Odwar.
I think Michaela Stark, if you would want to kind of focus on the female form, she's perfect for that. Her styles are stunning. Can you describe them actually, Michaela Stark's designs?
Michaela Stark's designs are incredibly fascinating. She blurs the line between lingerie, couture, and art in the effort to celebrate rather than conceal what might be considered imperfection. She's refreshing because body positivity is at the heart of everything she does, but she's also provocative, which is always a good thing in the fashion world.
We all know the fashion world loves a bit of shock factor, for sure. What about Nerea's specific illustrations she's done? Can you describe some of them?
Equally captivating and expressive, similar to Michaela Stark's design, Gomez Martin's illustration reflect a deep understanding of anatomy and movement. There is an emotional depth to the work they create which captures not just the physical form, but the essence of what and who their subject is about.
I totally agree, I think, with Nerea's illustrations. She's so able to inject life into her artwork without having to mimic each designer's detail for detail. And that's what I think is a really nice quality. I think my favorite were the Louis Vuitton Spring/Summer 25 illustrations she did. What were your favorite?
Yes, her Louis Vuitton illustrations are unlike anything else. They lack color, but ooze so much style.
You're clearly a big fan of illustration. What is it you like about the medium so much?
Its ability to capture the spirit of a garment. The amount of emotion conveyed in just one line. Plus, it allows artists to interpret other artists' work, so it becomes an interpretation of an interpretation, which I think makes things interesting. It's a very powerful tool when it comes to storytelling.
That's very meta of you, but I do say I have to agree. I think my favourite quote about illustration is when David Downton gave a SHOWstudio interview, and he quoted the artist Paul Klee, who said that drawing is taking a line for a walk, but Downton thinks that fashion illustration is taking it dancing. And I just actually couldn't agree more. I think that's a perfect description of what fashion illustration is. For me, it's always been a gateway into the past, and I think no better collaboration sums that up than Christian Dior's illustrations or the René Groux illustrations he did for Christian Dior back in the 40s. That's just fantastic.
Dior and Grou's collaboration are legendary in the fashion illustration world. They weren't just pretty pictures. They were powerful marketing tools that communicated the sophistication and allure and timeless appeal of Dior haute couture to a worldwide audience.
Isn't that what fashion illustration is all about?
You're spot on. I can't wait to see what SHOWstudio's network of illustrators do next.